Vil, a 1-0 win here at Burton Albion. I can see you got a smile on your face. How good did that feel?
Yeah, great. Obviously, we've come here, really tough place to come. I know that personally. We've done what the game required of us. Done what we should do and what we pride ourselves in doing. We've set standards for ourselves at the start of the season, and we're coming here to look to win the game, and which we've done. Got the job over the line. The fans were brilliant once again, helping us get over the line. So yeah, can't ask for more.
Gary spoke before the game at the 4 former Exeter players that play for Burton and how he expected them to be extra motivated against their former club. Did that work the same for you? Extra motivated to get the win today here?
Oh, maybe. It's always interesting playing the old club, I suppose. But I'm just glad we've come here taking the win when, from what I've heard, we're top of the league as well. Let's not get carried away with 6 games in. But yeah, it's been a decent start, and we need to kick on and keep this momentum going. And there's a real good feel about the club at the minute, so we need to continue that as SJP next weekend.
Of course, it was Ryan's goal that won the game, but the defence won us that game as well. Some big headers from Alex and Will, which we're so used to. How pleasing is it to be playing behind that defence? Because they've been absolutely superb this season.
No, they've helped me massively. Coming in, obviously I'm still young, I'm learning the game, and they've helped me massively. I feel like I've settled into the group well, and yeah, we knew what they were what threats they had and what they were going to cause us problems in what areas, and we've dealt with it well. We've limited them very minimal challenges, so can't ask for more.
You didn't have too much to do. A couple of saves just for the cameras, right?
Yeah, you know what I mean. I prefer it that way. If I don't have a save to make, that means we've done something right. We've come here. It's a tough place where they'll definitely pick up points against decent teams. So we've come here and taken the 3 points. So we're pleased.
And certainly no discredit to Burton. They started really well, put us under pressure in the first 10-15 minutes.
Yeah, they're always going to do that. It's a tight pitch here, and they make it really difficult and ask a lot of questions. They'll do well doing that. That's their way, and there's nothing wrong with that way. They'll do well doing that. So I thought we dealt with it really well. Sweens, Al, and Will dealt with it really well. So like I said, pleasing to come here and get the clean sheet and 3 points.
Feels like you've been at the club ages, certainly on the pitch. I mean, when it comes to the fans, you can't have asked for a better reception from the fans with I think there's Finland flags all over the place now.
Yeah, that was surprising, I suppose. I've never really had that yet in my young career, so it's amazing, really. It's stuff you dream of. They've been amazing with me. The welcome I've received from everyone, is it the staff or is it the fans or the players? It's been really good. I can't ask for any more. I'm really pleased, and hopefully we can kick on and keep this momentum, like I said, keep this momentum going.
Those moments like we see at the end of a game when we win, they're always fantastic to witness. But how important is it, and how do you think we go about making sure that, as Gary always says, don't get too high with the highs, don't get too low with the lows? Yeah,
that's the message. It's a long season. There's 40 games to go. So we're definitely not. We've got experienced heads in the change room who will make sure we don't get ahead of ourselves, and we're bright enough to understand that. There's a long way to go. A lot of tough places to play, like for instance next weekend against Leyton Orient. So it's a long season, long away trips ahead, and some great atmospheres at SJP as well. So can't wait.
Sadly, you won't be there against Leyton Orient because on the subject of long away trips, Kazakhstan.
Yeah, me and Imi are going straight from here, actually. It'll be a long one. But yeah, I'm gutted I can't be there. Obviously, I'm really delighted to go and represent the country, but I'm looking forward to cheering the lads on Saturday. I'm sure I'll get that game on in Kazakhstan, whatever time it is. I think there's a 5-hour time difference, but I'll get that game on somehow. So, yeah, that'll be good.
Always a proud moment pulling on that Finnish jersey.
No, of course. Of course, stuff that you dream of. As a kid, you look up to players that play in the national team, and it's first time I was in the change room with them, I was a bit starstruck, to be honest. So I'm still a little bit probably, but hopefully one day I'll have a chance to make a few more caps for the country and be a big player for them as well.
And do you know what, Vil? It would not surprise me with this fan base if you saw an Exeter City shirt in Kazakhstan.
Yeah, I'd love that. That'd be brilliant, and I'll make sure they'll get my shirt or something. But really grateful of the fans. They've come here. It's a long way. It took us a long way yesterday to get here. I'm sure it took them a long way to get here today as well. But the support was unbelievable from minute one. Didn't stop singing. So brilliant.
Well, thanks a lot for your time, and we wish you and Imi all the very best.
Thank you very much.
In Kazakhstan and I think the other one, Denmark.
Yeah, thank you. Cheers.